What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at right now is my golden ticket nat pack. Now, you can see it's 3 quarterbacks. It was very, very interesting because it turned out to be something that was really ridiculous. Like, EA gave me something that I just didn't want. I was really rocking with Terrell Pryor, the golden ticket with that situation, and everything was pretty cool, man. I liked Terrell Pryor a lot. I thought he did a lot of good things. But then again, EA was like, yo, listen, man, yo, you about to take this right here and you're going to shut up about it. Who am I to say no to EA? So, you know, I looked at the comparisons, the stream and I, we all looked at it and we tried to figure out, like, what is the best bet for what I do? Now, Mitchell Trubisky, you can see, like, certain things where he's in the green. Some of those are enhanced, like the throw power with the, you know, with the go deep and stuff like that. So he's a little bit above because I'm not maxed out with go deep. So it kind of, it's like a little bit off, but I don't really want to run the ball that much. So, you know, the whole offense I was running with the new read option, it didn't work out. So we chose to go with Trubisky because he fits my scheme the best. You know what I'm saying? You know, right here, we're just getting the weekend league rewards. We're not going to take a look at that right now. We're not really interested in that. We just want to do this pack and play. Go ahead and pull him out the pack, and we're about to jump into a game with him. Now, we're going to go ahead and put him in the lineup. And I want to let you guys understand something, right? Dan Marino has Gunslinger. And a lot of you guys, when I first got him, you were able to see that he was a stud. All of a sudden, he started playing like garbage. And all these golden tickets that have Gunslinger, from Terrell Pryor to Mitchell Trubisky, I can tell you right now, the Gunslinger is completely different. I don't know what it is. Yo, shout out to J Money. That's 12 months in a row right there. I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to explain to you very, very simply. I don't know exactly what the mechanics are behind it. We're about to go ahead and rage sell this dude. We're going to put him up for like $4.99. He sold instantly because the prices were going down, and I didn't really want to have him up there for long. So I know that a lot of people are like, yo, $5.50, $5.75. I'm just going to go $4.99 on it and just get rid of them, because what happens is right now with the way that the market is, you don't want to have your card sitting there because people will just not buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just put it up there for something competitive and try to work on getting more coins as soon as possible, because, you know, 50K it shouldn't be breaking you right now in June. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to have my cards up there for long, you know, extended periods of time. So it is what it is. So we're going to jump into it right now with Trubisky's first game, a.k.a. True Goatski. You know what I'm saying? That's what all these Bear fans are saying. And look at that. We got another Bear dude, Urlacher, on the other side. I got Urlacher too, but it's just cool to see it. And I got Leonard Floyd. But, you know, people were asking me, what do I think about the Bears as a team in the real NFL? And I like Trubisky. I really do, man. I think that he showed some signs last year that he can go out there and make some plays. He is pretty mobile. He's not going to sit in the pocket like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I think he is probably a smarter Jay Cutler. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think he can make all the throws that Jay Cutler can make. Obviously, Jay Cutler had a cannon. Like, that's the one thing you got to give Jay Cutler credit about. The dude has a cannon. You know, when he was with the Broncos with the other idiot, Brandon Marshall. Like, even though Brandon Marshall was pretty slow, they had some other dude that was speedsters. He was able to make plays. You know what I'm saying? So, just going forward with the Bears, I think that he's going to be the future of the Bears. That's just my opinion. And for those of you that don't know, I do a sports podcast all year long for the NFL. I do it sometimes now, the GmiasWorld podcast channel. It's also available on iTunes, Android, Spotify, iHeartRadio. So it's available everywhere. But I talk sports and different type of things like that. So if you're not subscribed to that channel on YouTube, you could do that right now, or you could just sign up on your phone with iTunes, Android, like whatever. Like I said, Spotify, and just search it. It's there. But yeah, we pretty much talk sports, and I go on a week-to-week basis. But if you go back and check some of my last year's recounts about Trubisky, I liked what he was able to do when he came in there, because people don't really understand. It's a very difficult thing to come in as a newbie in the NFL and just make plays. These are grown men, most of them on steroids, but just they're very evasive and they know how to avoid getting caught doing it. And these men are smashing you, like bone to bone, just bang, yo, bro, running into you full speed, about to rip your head off. It's very, very serious business. So even with the quarterback situation where we know that they're not allowed to be hit, certain ways, whatever, it's still, they're not built for that kind of stuff. That's why I give Tom Brady a lot of credit. Because the dude is 97 years old, winning MVPs. That's not an easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to give credit for that kind of stuff. That I'm telling you, man, LeBron James, like these guys that are able to play at a high level for so long and just perform. It's very, very hard to do it at the highest level. So, I like to give credit to the guys where it's due. But other than that, like speaking about the game, going back to Madden right now, Trubisky, he makes those throws like how Gunslinger used to be for Dan Marino. Because if you have Dan Marino right now, I don't know if it's because his price is like $199, or once your price just gets mad low, EA just like, you know what, let me turn the slider up. You know what I'm saying? Or turn it down, or just whatever they do to it. But they don't play the same. And it's very, very obvious that they don't, because Dan Marino, he used to throw bullets, bro. Like straight bullets. When I first got him, straight bullet action. Then all of a sudden, he just starts throwing the ball to the right to the defense. It just got real, real crazy. And what you're going to notice now, as Trubisky steps to the line, you're going to be able to see, just watch his play action. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a similar play action. He's going to line it up, and he's throwing hot ones, bro. Like, it's just straight hot ones. That's night train lane, right? And he's playing that was a cover 3. So we already know Carmichael is a glitch. I'm very, very surprised that nobody made a fast Carmichael. That right there is very, very surprising to me. Because Carmichael, like, being like, whoa, what am I doing over there? That's not Trubisky. That's not on Trubisky. Obviously, I'm an idiot. I play action, right? And then what happens in that purple zone with the cover 3, most of you guys, I don't know if you guys are into it like that, but depending on the formation of the defense, that purple will bump the guy first, and then he will go out and play the out route. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it in the purple like that, I know in nickel they do it. Some of the 4-3s, they'll do it, but some of them they don't. He'll just stand there and immediately start going to the side. So because it was play action, when I looked at it, I was like, all right, with the bump, he could either be going back in a vertical hook or a hook zone. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things, because what these guys do, when you come out and you have like that doubles formation with the slot receiver, some people hot route the corner to a vertical hook, so he can go straight back and follow him up if you're trying to do a streak, and they'll leave the outside open. But if they leave it in the regular cover 3 like this idiot did, what happens is you'll see what he does. They'll get a bump off, and then they'll go over and play the out route. But I wasn't really worried about it, because I saw that all he wanted to do was run cover 3. So once you see that an idiot just wants to run cover 3, you have to play him accordingly. Right there, that should have been a catch. But it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. But I really felt nothing, because it's like, all right, this guy bought a cover 3 ebook, and he's running around in his basement in the SpongeBob G-string. This guy is crazy. So I know that he's not going to go to anything else. Like, he's not going to probably, be like, yo, you know what? This is not working. Let me go to cover 2. Let me try to, mix up the coverages, do something else. He's going to stay in cover 3. And there's a lot of dudes like this, because when they took away the swerve in Madden 17, they made it harder to beat people over the top. So the corners just usually run straight back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. They just run straight back and don't care about anything. And that's pretty much what makes it more difficult to be able to, get over the top, change your routes up to try to beat the coverage. Because obviously you could run like in-breaking routes with posts in the middle, and in the cover 3, the free safety will go out and leave the underneath open, stuff like that. There's different ways to do it, but most of the time, depending on the person that you play, EA won't allow you to really beat the cover 3 the way that we're used to beating it. You know what I'm saying? Like in older Maddens, we knew. You see that free safety? He's going up and going to the right. He's going to be away from it. You got the 2 hook zones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be able to figure out what's going on. Not in this Madden. Because you will play against a cover 3 and beat it one game, and play another guy playing this same exact cover 3 that will make you, yo, bro, you want to go drink a whole gallon of vodka, bro, right after. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much they make you want to rage. But that's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When I look at Trubisky and I'm trying to figure out what he's doing and understand exactly what this is all about, he fits what I want to do. So I don't, bro, why did nobody tackle him? What was that? Bro, nobody tackled him at all. Why would they just leave him right there? That was weird. You saw that? Like, I was running, and usually that happens against me. So that was fascinating for me to just see it like that. Like, why did nobody tackle me? That was weird. Now I could see it from the other side. Like, yo, what's going on over here? Like, this is all weird to me. But anyway, like I said, you can see visibly that Trubisky can make the throws. Okay? So, regardless of what golden ticket you have, the only one I would not recommend is Cam Newton. And that's simply because he has Energizer. Me coming out with Conductor, let me just explain something. With Dan Marino, I gave up Conductor. I sacrificed Conductor because Dan Marino was so good with the gunslinger. Then all of a sudden, his gunslinger got jammed, and he was just a total idiot for the rest of the time. So, in my opinion, if you're going to, I don't want to go with Cam Newton simply because I don't know if it's the G and the C that makes it enhanced. Because when I could come out and I adjust my routes and everything is good, for some reason, he just throws the ball on the dime. And remember, over the last time that there was a good Cam Newton card, maybe trying to figure, maybe 10 or 11? No, 12? 11 or 12, I think was the last time that Cam Newton had a really good card. In my opinion, maybe 12, 13, Mutt. I don't know if 25, I'm trying to remember, 25, because Michael Vick was the GOAT in 25. Like, he was like the best quarterback all around. Maybe 13. It could be 13. I think Madden 13 maybe. Cam Newton. That was the last time that Cam Newton was a really good card. But again, they haven't been giving Cam Newton good cards. So for a lot of you guys that are using him and you have Energizer and you're giving up, it's a golden ticket. So it's a very expensive card. You should be getting a lot out of it, is what I'm trying to explain. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, because it's dual chems, you should be getting the best chems for the quarterback. I understand that, that you guys, most of you guys are Cam Newton fans, go Carolina. That has nothing to do with the game. You're sacrificing a lot for an expensive card. And in my opinion, it doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Why would you not go with the cards that give you everything to make your quarterback very, very optimum? Because obviously, using Energizer at the quarterback position is not going to be something that you're going to regularly do. So it's like a useless chem that's on the card. So Trubisky, even Cunningham, you know what I'm saying, Terrell Pryor, any of the guys that have both, that's good for now. Now remember, you got 2 more months, right? Because you got you got 2 months exactly. And then EA is going to make a splash with Madden 19. So you don't really have a lot of time to have fun with the game. You might as well go out there and play with, the cards that give you the most capability of doing everything in the game at every position. So Trubisky does that for me. So it's easy for me to be able to do what I have to do. I come out, look, I could just make my 2 hot routes, whatever I want to do. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? I don't, bro. Look, if you play those idiots that buy ebooks and they got to set defenses up, they're getting dotted, bro, like that. They are getting dotted because they can't do it. A lot of these guys, they go to streams and they stream lurk and they try to figure, oh, that works. Whatever. It's every year. It's the same constant thing. They go to YouTube. Some idiot on YouTube is like, yo, bro, do this. Sometimes I'm that idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave you guys the pitch when it was like early on in September. But whatever, bro. It is what it is. We have to be able to stop it and understand exactly what's needed. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to have Trubisky. But just get a quarterback that has gunslinger and that has conductor, and you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I do believe he's a goon in this game. He makes all the throws the same way that Terrell Pryor was doing it. So maybe it's something that's going on with the way they have gunslinger or whatever it is. But whatever. This guy had to go slap box with his goldfish. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time, man. Please subscribe. GmiasWorld. One love.